Been singing all these songs off key, baby. Feeling like your ear is weak, baby. The band starts to play and you can't find your meat, maybe. You might need some ear training if the big jam feels like a reach, baby. Intervals are sounding obscene, baby. Singing that run since you were a teen, maybe. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. Oh, ear training. You might need some ear training. If you don't know what this scale is, or what this scale is, wanna harmonize with your friends, I can't say it more plainly. You might need some ear training. I got you, my friend. Got you, my friend. It is like a muscle you need reps to strengthen. I can't stop to help you if you wanna jump in. Come get some ear training. Ah, yeah. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. Ear training. You might need some ear training. Ear training. You might need some ear training. Okay, people. Hello, folks. Hello, all. Welcome to Friday at the Robin's Nest. We are live, and because it is Friday, as always, that means that today we're going to be focused on our vocal agility. We are going to do some warm-ups, right, just to get ourselves ready and primed to sing, and then we're going to do a couple of drills that will just help us to improve our vocal agility. So the way that we're going to do our vocal agility practice today is going to be involving intervals. As I've said, and maybe other people say this too, but I know I've been saying it, that vocal agility is, it's totally about being able to move quickly through scales and all that sort of stuff, but it's also about being able to sing whatever you want, whenever you want. And so part of that is training our ability to move in intervals. So we're going to work on our interval agility today specifically. But if you are watching me live, hi Forrest. If you're watching me live, say what's up in the chat. We're about to get into it. Okay, we're going to have a good time today. All right, but we're going to start with a warm-up. Okay, so as always, let's just start by stretching out our neck. Okay, take your head over to the left side and just leave it there. Breathe, relax. And by the way, since we're already in the middle of the stretch, we're already doing it, but I just want to, make sure I introduce myself properly because I did not do that. I'm Ashley Robin. I am a singer-songwriter. I'm a producer. I'm also a musicianship coach, which basically means that everything that makes you fully the music creator you desire to be, whether that's vocals, songwriting, ear training, or production, I can help with that. Let's switch sides. Okay, I'm your girl. I got 2 degrees in music, bachelor's degree in classical performance, and a master's degree in jazz. I've been singing seriously and studying music for about 18 years now, And I've been teaching other people either about music or how to make music for about 13 years now in different contexts, like for colleges, organizations, and on a one-to-one basis, etc. All right, cool. Chin to chest. And I'm super glad that you're joining me today, which is really the majority of everything I'd like to say to you. Stretching the back of the neck. And finally, let's look up at the ceiling. Take your hand in the center of the chest, pull down. And then take your tongue and try to touch your nose. Okay, you can let that go. All right, because a big part of our vocal agility, sometimes the tongue gets in the way. You get a lot of tongue tension and stuff like that. So if you are looking to have, increased vocal agility, or you want your vocal agility to be right there when you need it, you might consider adding tongue stretches to your daily warm-up. So let's do a couple more of those tongue stretches. Let's clean our teeth. And I wanted to do the weighted tongue stretch today, but I forgot to grab a paper towel. So I guess we're not doing that today. But if you want to know about the weighted tongue stretch, I think a couple of agility lives back, we did talk about that. So, you can head back there if you want to check that one out. Let's see. I think we can skip to breathing now. Yeah, so I think this song is a little bit too slow for our consonant pulses. Let's skip it. This one's better. All right, cool. So I'm going to call out some consonants, and we're just going to pulse on that consonant to the beat. So like this. Bow, 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 bow. Okay? So as we do this, I want you to pay attention to your upper abdomen, right? As this exercise wakes up the diaphragm, and it also starts to show you, especially if you're not used to this conversation, it shows you where the power of your voice is supposed to be coming from, right? So that's the upper abdomen. There's this really neat muscle that connects the diaphragm to the abdominal muscles. It's called the epigastrium, right? And it's right at the top of your abdomen. So we're going to get that muscle going, all right? To the beat, I'm going to call out the consonant, and you just pulse it with me. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, K. S-H. T. V. Z. Back to K. Good. All right, so let's do our controlled exhale now. We're going to inhale for a count of 2. And we're going to pause that breathing for 1 count, and then we're going to for as long as we can. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Make sure that your posture is in line. Sit up straight if you're sitting. And, standing is best. I'm sitting because I have to play the keyboard for us, but standing is best. It'll really help you feel your mechanism. But anyhow, let's do it. Get ready to breathe and breathe. All right, cool. You control how much air comes out of you with your core. I hope that that's what you're starting to see through this exercise. Let's do another one. Ready? So in for 2, pause for 1, then S for as long as we can. And breathe in. right, cool. One more time. Let's do it one more time. All right, in fact, this time I think I'll shorten it even more. Let's do in for one, pause for one, S for as long as we can. Okay, so just one beat to breathe in. Are you ready? I hope so. All right, here we go. Breathe. All right, very nice, everyone. All right, let's get into our vocalizations. Okay, now today I want to start with something else that will promote a release of tongue tension. Usually we start our exercises with a hum. We're going to do the same pattern, like we're going to do a third slide. So we're going to go, all right, that's going to be the pattern, but we're going to actually do it on a raspberry today. So I want you to rest your tongue like on the outside of the mouth like this. All right, so you just want to, it's going to be a mess. It's just the way it is. It's going to be a mess. So apologies in advance. But we're going to have our tongue sitting out here and we're going to slide. So just like that. Okay, this one will not be quite as messy, but it will be similar. We're gonna do lip trills, right? So usually we do a ascending and descending 5-note scale. And that's what we're gonna do today. Then we're gonna do an octave, right? So I let go too early. Let's go down. Let's do descending arpeggio. So. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Good breath. Cool. Are you with me? One second. I just want to double check something because for some reason, when I was live on Wednesday, my YouTube just like stopped. I don't know why that happened. I think it might be for some reason because I was live on both YouTube and Facebook. That might have been why, because I'm not live on Facebook today. Sorry, this bang is annoying. Annoying the crap out of me. But I'm not live on YouTube today. I mean, I'm not live on Facebook today. So maybe that was the problem, because I'm not having any problems with YouTube today, it looks like. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So if you're still with me, say what's up, my friends on YouTube greet me usually. So hello, Raylon. Hello, Forrest. I hope that y'all are still out there. And, whoever's on YouTube, whoever's on Instagram, my platforms are getting confused. Feel free to say what's up and join us for today's warm-up. All right, so next we should do our wheeze. Right? So we. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. We. Connect it. Just like that, right? So the idea is to have the vocal folds closed and get a full sound, right? So not wee or anything like it. Wee is the goal, right? Let's do it. And down. that's good for now. All right, let's do a quick slide, puffy cheeks, right? So, okay, one more time, do it with me, and ooh, okay. All right, so let's get into our interval agility practice, shall we? We are going to use intervals today to stretch our voices, all right? So we're going to go back and forth between particular intervals. And of course, you know, the Robin's Nest way is to drop the beat because we don't do boring around here, right? So we're going to go with this one for today. This is a good one. All right, cool. So we're going to do some octaves. Not octaves. Well, not maybe we'll do octaves, but what I meant to say was intervals. Okay, we're going to do some intervals today. And we're just going to go back and forth between them. Get our voices moving by jumping. Okay. So let's start. I do teach theory. Hey, Esther. I do teach theory. So, I think we can start with seconds. In fact, let's do a minor second. It's a little challenging, very challenging for the ear, but let's do a minor second. All right, so we're gonna move like this. Are you with me? Cool, let's see if we can go twice as fast on the half steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, and change the vowel. E. Let's modulate. Modulating vowel A, 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 A. One more. A, A. Yep. A, A. Good, good, good. All right, cool. So we're gonna go back down. Let's do. In fact, you tell me in the chat, what intervals do y'all want to do? Throw some intervals in the chat and we'll practice moving our voices. Because we could do all of them or we could do only the ones y'all want to do. So let me know. Throw it in the chat. What intervals do you want to practice? But for now, I choose the next one up. So let's do major second now. Oops. Okay. That's the sound. So. Speed it up. Be careful. Going up. E. Vowel A. One more. One more time. Good. All right, cool. Let me look in the chat. Did y'all put any intervals in the chat? No? Okay, fine. I'll keep choosing them. Why don't we widen it a bit more? Let's do a fifth now. Okay, so that's actually a pretty big jump. But let's do a fifth now. Okay, let's widen the range a bit here. So we're gonna start on ooh. Got it? Double time. Let's take it up. Take it up. Now E. E. Goodness gracious. E. Sorry, y'all. One more. Yeah. Try ah. Got it? One more time. Okay. Cool. So we're going through our intervals, and don't be shy to let me know which intervals you want to practice before we get finished for today. Okay? I want to do at least one that you want to do. Yeah? But I'm going to choose one more in a moment. Oh, but before I do that, of course I got to let you know about the Robin's Nest announcements, so that you know if you want to get involved with the Robin's Nest for real, that you know all the ways that you can. All right? Especially for those who want to train their ears. Okay, I'm wondering what it is about Logic lately that's been creating all that crackle. It's really not ideal. I don't know why it's doing that, and I really do plan to get to the bottom of it, but for the time being, okay, we'll switch to vibes a bit, okay, just so I can tell you about the Robin's Nest announcements. I want to make sure that you know how to tap in with the Robin's Nest if you want to. So first things first, as you can see, I made you something very special, especially for those of you out there who really want to tighten up your ear, you want to have fun doing it. Well, Scale Benders Volume 1 is available right now. It is a really fun collection of exercises that will help you fine-tune your ear by switching and shifting between major scales and minor scales. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. I produced it, as always. I got to make sure that the beats are beating. right? And that the patterns are fun to sing. So Scale Benders, Volume 1 is available. Volume 1 is major minor. If you want to check it out, you can check the link in my description on YouTube. And if you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my profile. So that's number 1. Number 2. Better Ear Bootcamp is coming October the 8th through the 10th. It is a 3-day virtual event that will get you right where you need to be in terms of having an ear that will allow you to thrive in your music career. So if you want to join me, we go over really, really important and essential skills like how to find keys, how to follow chords, and how to approach harmonization so that you are never in a position where, you're in a professional setting and you don't know what's going on, right? You want to be prepared. And so if you want to get prepared, come to Better Ear Bootcamp. It is a 3-day virtual event. October the 8th through the 10th, that's next Wednesday through Friday. We are going to be meeting. There are 2 sessions. There's a 1 p.m. and there's a 7 p.m. So if you want to join me, link is in my description and the link is in my profile on Instagram. Let's see, the ROBINSNEST workshop series is always something that you can jump into. The next workshop day is October 18th, and on that day, I will be teaching a vocal workshop, a songwriting workshop, and an ear training workshop. So if you want to learn with the ROBINSNEST, if you want to be part of the community, you want to have access to the Nest, which is an actual online community where we do challenges and giveaways and all that sort of stuff. If you want to be part of that, you can for as little as $0. Now, if you do decide to do the $0 tier, you're not going to get as many perks, like you won't be in the community or anything like that, but you will have access to watch the workshops when they happen. So if you want the information, then it's a great start. You can join the ROBINSNEST workshop series for as little as $0 a month, and then there are other tiers that have other perks as well, including a monthly one-to-one with you and I, where we can talk about whatever it is that you need to be the musician you want to be. You know what I'm saying? So the Nest workshop series is a great option if you're looking for community and guidance along your journey in your music career. And I think that's it. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, Ear Training Easy, which is my next free and open ear training session, is going to take place on October the 11th. It's a 1-day situation. We're going to work on some ear training stuff for about 45 minutes. Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon, I should say, October 11th, if you want to join me. The link is where the links be at. All right, cool. So, in the meantime, or rather, I should say, since we've done our announcements, let's get back to training our agility. Did y'all choose an interval yet? Did you put anything in the chat? Let me check. Let me double check. Instagram, did you give me an interval? Are you requesting an interval? No. And YouTube, are you requesting it? Tritones. Forest. I like the way you think. Well, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So we got to turn this track off because this track is not going to be conducive to tritones at all. Let's lower that. And yeah, let's try some tritones. Oh man. All right. Okay, so if we do a tritone, I just gotta figure out what all this crackling business is about. Anyhow, if we do a tritone, that's the sound of a tritone. That's what we're gonna be doing. By popular demand. Let's do it. Ready? Here we go. Slow first. And oh, jeez. There it is. Sorry, y'all. I really must get better at the keyboard. But that's the sound we're doing. All right, so we're gonna do it on slow at first. Here we go. 1, 2, and So the thing about tritones is that you gotta be so careful because a tritone can turn into a perfect fourth really fast and you won't even realize that you moved. So you really gotta make sure that you're really digging in, and is actually the sound that you're making. So really make sure you're listening to yourself All right, let's do it again, and let's pick up the speed. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put an N on the front of my vowel, because it's easier. Let's go up. I'm gonna say me. Such a weird interval. One more. Okay. Sheesh. Gross. Any others before we go? Okay, but just so you know, like, you can be doing this sort of stuff all the time, right? You can do it with me on Fridays, or you can do it from day to day. Choose an interval and just practice going back and forth between them. And then you can also practice, like, using them as springboards for other vocally agile things you want to get into, right? So, right? That's a run that starts with a tritone, right? So whenever we're doing these kind of interval tests or like interval training, you can also be practicing using intervals as a springboard. You can also practice using intervals as a landing place too. Ooh, what would that even sound like? Right, so I showed you what it would sound like if we started a run with a tritone. What it could sound like if you started a run with a tritone, right? Right, and you know, for those of you who are in Modes Workshop Live, can you tell me what mode this is? What is it? Right? So that's a cool run that starts with a tritone. Oh, what type of music are tritones usually used in? Tritones happen everywhere, believe it or not, right? Tritones happen in jazz. They happen in African American church music a lot. And they also happen when you use modes quite a bit too, right? But everywhere has a propensity to use tritones. Like, tritones are not a niche thing at all. They happen quite often. You just got to learn to recognize them when they happen. But yeah, where are my mode students at? Right, where are we at? We were here. I want to see an answer. I want to see an answer. But anyhow, so that would be a run that starts with a tritone. Yes, exactly, Forrest. That's Lydian mode. Exactly. Now, alternatively, we could land on an interval. So what would that sound like? Right, so if we went that's a good one. Right? All right, so that's a possibility too. But the point is, if you practice moving your intervals, that sort of stuff becomes more and more and more accessible to you, right? Because as I said at the beginning, vocal agility is not just about being able to move quickly through scales, though that's definitely part of it. It also is the ability to jump and land and go exactly wherever it is you desire to go without any, interruptions. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. Okay. So I don't know what it is. I'm just going to stop the track because the crackle is really getting on my nerves and I don't know why it's happening. For those of you out there, if there are any streaming savvy people out there watching me right now, can you drop me some clues in the comments? Do you happen to know what reason there would be for Logic to be having all this crackly business happening while I'm on live? Or is it just too much technology? Is that the problem? Because I know if you have too much going, too many streams or whatever have you, too many things you're asking your computer to do at once, sometimes that can cause that. But, if anybody out there knows the answer, please let me know. Please let me know because it's really annoying. But anyhow, nonetheless, crackling or no crackling, this has been the Robin's Nest Live, and I hope that you had fun warming up your voice and practicing your intervals with me today with the goal of just being agile with them. And again, know that you can be doing stuff like this all the time. You can create your own exercises. I want to encourage you to do that. Just go through your intervals and practice moving between them, practice moving with them, all that good stuff. Make sure that you do that. But if you want to do that with other folks, i.e. the Robin's Nest, there are some ways that you can. Of course, I'm going to make sure that you're aware one more again, okay? Just so you know, right? Number one, Scale Benders is available now. And this is going to be a great way to tune your ear or focus your ear and practice changing tonalities, practice changing qualities, I should say, rather, with the major and minor scales. That's really, really excellent workout for your ear. I made them as fun and entertaining as possible. And what they cover is intervals, arpeggios, and patterns. So there are major minor intervals, major minor arpeggios, and major minor patterns that you can go through here that I set up for you. And again, tons of fun, but it's available now. It just dropped this week. So if you want to study some major minor scales with me, you can go ahead and grab that. It's only $27. It is grab it. What's there to lose? It's only $27. Better Ear Bootcamp starts October the 8th. It's a 3-day event. I would love for you to join me. Come train your ear for a career in music. We go over how to find keys, how to follow chord progressions. I need a snack. How to follow keys, how to follow chord progressions, and how to approach harmonization. So if you want to join me, you want to get those skills together, join me for Better Ear Bootcamp the 8th through the 10th. It's a 3-day virtual event. It's going to give you everything you need. And it's only $20. 3 days of, guidance and expert help and all that sort of stuff. Only $20. Right? So you can grab that. And join the Nest Workshop series if you want to join me for classes. The next class day is October the 18th. So jump in now so you don't miss anything. Join the community and, get the musical support that you need, I should say, because we are a very supportive bunch. All right, cool. So with all that being said, today is Friday. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I hope that noonish, I try. I'm getting better. I'm going to get more consistent in being on this live exactly at noon. But just know, between noon and noon 30, you'll see me go live. But I hope you'll join me on Monday. We're doing sing-along warm-ups on Monday, and we will also do Q&A. So if you have any vocal technique questions, bring them on Monday. I'll be happy to answer them for you. And yeah, I'm live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll see you on Monday, y'all. I'm Ashley Robin. This has been the Robin's Nest. Don't laugh at me, Raylon. This has been the Robin's Nest Live.